Our viewers and learners, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to new topic or new content. The content is going to be common mistakes in pronouns and relative pronouns. Dear viewers, again, I would like to invite you. My video is that, and I requested you to consume your valuable time for the valuable topics. None of them, or none of the mentor or tutor, or the YouTuber have taught you or guided you. They just come on the topic, they come and sit and speak. Whereas I'm going to deal with in different aspects, different way of technologies. I'm going to use it and aids, showing you the interactive panel, and I'm going to explain you the topics now. Viewers and learners and ladies and gentlemen, one thing again, you spend or you consume your valuable time with unnecessary things, unwanted videos or unwanted educations too. So whereas I request every one of you, spend time without spending any money. I don't ask you to spend money. Do support me. The valuable information from PMS Edu Dex, talks and training. This is the channel and this will be the studio. So dear viewers and learners, this might support you or it's valuable for you as you consuming your time. Dear viewers and learners and ladies and gentlemen, let's see the common mistakes while speaking English or while writing your writing formation. So let's see one after one. Now begin with that. Again, I wish to introduce the topic common mistakes in pronouns and relative pronouns. So incorrect sentence. First, I wish to introduce incorrect sentence. Then I may introduce the correct formation of structure. Let's see one after one. Incorrect sentence. Me and John went to the store. The correct sentence. John and I went to the store. Explanation. Always use I as a subjective pronoun, not me, when referring to yourself in the subject position of a sentence. The topics, pronoun or the personal pronoun, the part 1, the videos I've explained you. What does it mean subjective case? What does it mean subjective pronoun or personal pronoun? So that is explanation which I'm going to give you. John and I went to the store. Here, I as a subjective pronoun. I hope you can understand me, students and learners and ladies and gentlemen and the greatest speakers. Next one, the incorrect sentence. The book who I borrowed is interesting. The correct sentence, the book that I borrowed is interesting. Now, naturally, for the things or books, we need to use the pronoun that. That's what it has mentioned here. The explanation is use that when referring to things, not who, which is used for people. So I have taught you who we naturally use for the people. For things and objects we use for that. Next one for incorrect sentence. They are going to their party or in day. Just look at here. There is shows the possessive case and it's following on verb going. So the correct sentence, let's see about it. They are going to the party or in day. So now this is going for the question tag. I'm going to explain to you one after how it happened for or in day. Now instead of the possessive case, we have mentioned here they, subjective case as they, right? The possessive case is there and we have mentioned it they. I got it? Right, good. So explanation, there is a contraction of they are while there shows possession. Incorrect sentences. This is the girl who I met yesterday. Very clear? This is the girl who I met yesterday. Let's see the correct sentence. Correct. This is a girl whom I met yesterday. Here, instead of who, we need to use whom. Explanation, use whom when the pronoun is the object of the sentence. You got the point now? So, object of the sentence, we need to use whom here. Next, let's see in the incorrect sentence. Incorrect. He is taller than me. Let's see about the correct sentence. He is taller than I am. Explanation. Use a subject pronoun I and the be verb am to compare not me. Compare I. I hope you can understand my dear viewers and learners. Next, let's see incorrect sentence. Who's going to the store? Correct sentence. Whose instead it shows that possessive case. Now who is going to the store? Let's see the explanation now. Who is a contraction of who is, while who shows the possession. When you have a doubt, just go to the first video, the part 1, the pronoun and the usage of pronoun and the pronoun and its case. The next one, incorrect sentence. Him and his sister are coming over. You can easily find him as objective case and his is going to be possessive case. If you have any doubt again, find the clip below for the video 1 or the part 1. The correct sentence, instead of him, it shows that objective case, we can make it into subjective case he. And his sister are coming over. Explanation, always use he as a subjective pronoun, not him, when referring to people in the subject position. Incorrect sentence, the car over there is yours, isn't it? The correct sentence, the car over there is you, isn't it? The explanation, this is correct, yes, is the possessive form of you. Now naturally, the you shows that the subjective case, and again, you objective case also. Instead of using you, we are using it yours. Next, let's go for the next correction, incorrect sentence. I don't know whose pen this is. Correct sentence, I don't know whose pen this is. Explanation, use whose to show the possession, not whose, which is a contraction of who is. So hope you can understand me, learners and students. Next one, incorrect sentence. She's the one that sings good. Correct sentence. She is the one who sings well. Let's see the explanation. Explanation, use who instead of that. That refer to people and use well instead of good for describing actions. So good is going for adjective, well is going for adverb. So definitely I'm going to teach you what is adverb and what is adjective. The next one, incorrect sentence. Jan is the girl which won the award. See, automatically you grasp things. Jan, she's a girl, but if I mentioned which, so automatically you frame the answer. Let's see the answer. Correct sentence. Jan is the girl who won the award. So instead of which, we are going to use who. Let's see the explanation again. Use who for people, not which. Next one, incorrect sentence. The cat who is sleeping on the couch is mine. Here, animal, but we have mentioned who. Automatically, your mind knocked and the answer may you received. The correct sentence, the cat that is sleeping on the couch is mine. So automatically, you grasp your answers. Explanation. Use that to refer to animals or things, not who. Incorrect sentence. I cannot find my keys. Can you help me to find it? So let's see the correct sentence. I can't find my keys. Can you help me find them? So why we use here them? Because the plural formation of keys. So that's what we used here, them. The explanation, use them to refer to plural objects, keys, not it. It shows the singular formation, the keys shows the plural formation. Next, let's see incorrect sentence. Sam and me are going to the park. Again, we learnt about instead of me, we have to use I. I is a subjective case and we have to use it as I. So correct sentence, Sam and I are going to the park. Now, you might say, why have to use the verb be verb for or? Because we have two persons, so that we have to use plural be verb or. Explanation, always use I as a subjective pronoun, not me, when referring to yourself in the subject position. Incorrect sentence, this is the man whose car was stolen. Here, this is the man whose car was stolen. Automatically, you assigned that the answer is, this is the man who is, instead of who is, we have to use whose car was stolen. So let's see again the explanation. Use whose to show the possession, not who is. Who is, it's a contraction is who is. Who plus is. That's what the contraction is, which is a contraction of who is. You got it? So let's see the incorrect sentence. It's me who called you. The correct sentence, it's I who called you. The me is an objective case. So instead of using object in the correct sentence, we need to use I. Explanation, in formal language, use I instead of me after it's. Incorrect sentence, the dog over there is chasing its tail. Let's see the correct formation, the correct structure. The dog over there is chasing its tail. Here you can see it's a contraction, so we need to use its shows the possessive case. Explanation, use its without an apostrophe to show the possession, not its, which is a contraction of it is. You got it? Dear learners and the students and ladies and gentlemen. Incorrect sentence. He was talking to she. Of course, the sentence is incorrect. Now, let's see the correct structure. He was talking to her. So, she is holding or showing that subjective case. Subjective case, it's changed into the right sentence, the objective of she. Explanation, use her as an object pronoun. After prepositions like to, we have to use the objects. So instead of she, we need to use here the object of she, her. Incorrect sentence. The movie was so boring that we left before its end. So here, automatically you find its end. It means it's a contraction, it is. Now let's see the correct formation, the structure. The movie was so boring that we left before its end. So explanation, use its without an apostrophe to show the possession, not its, which is a contraction of it is. So let's see incorrect sentence. She is the one who I borrowed the book from. Correct sentence. She is the one from whom I borrowed the book. So let's see the explanation. Use whom when the pronoun is the object of a preposition like from. Incorrect sentence. I don't know whose coat is walked outside. Here you can easily identify who apostrophe s. I've explained, if it is a singular, we need to use before s, and if it is plural, after s. Let's see the correct formation. We don't know whose car is parked outside. Explanation. Use whose to show the possession, not who is, which is a contraction of who plus s. So who refers to the subjunctive case and is the be verb of present tense. Incorrect sentence. Me and my brother are both doctors. Here, me, incorrect sentence. Again, me, we can make it as the subjunctive case I, or we can make use of personal pronoun. Here, let's take my brother in the subject, my brother, and me have to change I. So we have plural subjects, we need to use plural verb or both doctors. Explanation, always use I as a subject pronoun or subjective case, not me, when referring to yourself in the subject position. Incorrect sentence again. There are two boys whom I saw at the park. Whom? Here, ultimately, you frame your answers again. Instead of whom, we need to use here who. Who I saw at the park. So now see the right structure or the correct sentence. There are two boys who I saw at the park. Explanation. Use who instead of whom in non-formal language as the object pronoun. Incorrect sentence. They are over there. They're waiting for us. Here, there, it shows a possessive case. Instead of possessive case, we need to use they, the subjective case, or personal pronoun. Correct sentence. They are over there. They are over there. They are waiting for us. So here, instead of there, we need to use here they, the subjective case. So explanation, they are is a contraction of they are, while there is it shows possession. Incorrect sentence. This is the house that I grew up in. So here, instead of that, for the things we need to use, or animals we need to use which. So let's find here the right structure. This is the house in which I grew up. Explanation, for formal language, use in which when referring to the location where an action took place. These examples cover a range of common pronoun or related pronoun mistakes and should help improve your understanding of their correct usage. Common errors in pronoun and related pronouns for 50 examples with the explanation. So now we have seen the pronoun, now we are going to see on relative pronoun. So what is relative pronoun? I have explained the previous video. If you have any doubt, click below in the description and you can watch again. Certainly, I can provide with 10 examples of common errors involving pronouns and relative pronouns along with explanation for each. However, providing 50 examples in single response would be quite expensive. Here is selection to get you started. Error. This is going to be error sentence. Him is my brother. So let's see the correction. Instead of him, it shows the objective case. Instead of objective case, let's use subjective. Him, we have a subjective case, he. So he is my brother. Explanation, him is an object pronoun while he is a subject pronoun. Error sentence, she don't like pizza. Here, the third person singular, I hope you know about third person singular. He, she, it. For he or she, we are not supposed to use don't. We are supposed to use doesn't. Does plus not. So in contraction, doesn't. So instead of do, we need to use doesn't. Let's see the explanation here. The correction, she doesn't like pizza. I've explained you now. Right? So now, I like to have coffee or I like to swim. Here, like, we can divide into two parts, modal auxiliaries and supporting verb. Here, like, it's divided do plus like. This have in the structure source. So let's see one after. Explanation, don't is used with the pronoun I or you. Use doesn't with she. It is clearly explained you. For the first person singular, I, and the plural we, and second person singular, you, again the plural you. So instead of these, we need to use does for the first, we have to use does for the third person singular, he, she, it. Error sentence, the person who I met her is friendly. Literally, you can identify the mistakes here. Now let's see the correction. The person whom I met is friendly. So, whom I met is really act as a friendly manner. He acted a friendly. So that's what it has explained. Whom should be used as a relative pronoun to refer to the object of the verb met. So error. They are going to the store. Now again here, there it shows the possessive case. Now the possessive case into the subjective case or the pronoun would be like they. The correct formation, they are going to the store. Explanation, there is a contraction of they are while there it shows possession. Next one, the error sentence, the book is on itself. The it's with the contraction. Okay, so it plus is. Whereas we need to change into the possessive case of it's. You'll see the correct formation. The book is on itself. It means it shows the possessive case. Explanation, it is a contraction of it plus is while it indicates possession. And the error sentence, me, automatically you find it me is an objective case and Sarah went to the park. The correction, Sarah and I told you the very beginning when we start with the session, me always stands for I, a subjective case. So Sarah and I went to the park. Explanation, I should come before Sarah in the subject of the sentence. The error sentence, the dog that barked, it chased the cat. Here, I told you instead of that, we need to use, which even we can use or we can use even that. The both. In the structure, we can possibly use the both. The correction is the dog that barked chased the cat. Explanation, remove the redundant it is as it's not needed in the sentence. We can use that or which. Again, the error sentence, John gave the gift to Bob and I. Correction, here the subject automatically uses the subject. John gave the gift to Bob and me. Here, little bit of changes. Instead of I, it shows the subjective case, but here we need to change as the objective case, me. Explanation, use me because it's an object of the preposition to. Error sentence, whose car is this? Here, who plus is. This is a contraction. Now instead of who is, we need to use the possessive case of whose car is this. Explanation, whose is a contraction of who is, while whose indicates possession. So error sentence, this is the worst movie I have ever seen. Here automatically you design the answers. Saw is the past tense. So instead of past tense we need to use here. Look at here, I have. I have is I plus have. So have formation. When have it comes in the sentence, it's a past participle. So you have to design the answer. The correct sentence is, this is the worst movie I have ever seen. So instead of saw, we need to use here seen. So saw is the past tense and seen is the past participle. These examples cover various common pronoun and relative pronouns errors. If you need more examples or have specific questions about others, you have a right the place which I have given you, the command part. It's a command. So when you command, let me even think about my correction. I may improve the way of teaching or the methodology, how I educate you. So dear viewers and learners, give a positive thumb. See, look at this symbol. It shows that you are active, the participant, and you are appreciating. Don't have a good heart to appreciate others. Please learn to appreciate. So let's give the thumb for the appreciation of this class, or maybe the way I taught you. And most of the people are, because my background is village, so our people, they just subscribe, but they don't know to hit all button for further notification. I request all viewers and learners and ladies and gentlemen, please spread all the news to everyone that PMS Edu Dex gives the free accessible education or the training. Spread the news, all villages. And even I'm eagerly waiting, this might be spread over the global too. So viewers, subscribe my channel, PMS Edu Dex Tax and Training. Subscribe and hit all button for further notification. If you have any doubt or if you have free time, you can refer my topics, click below the PDF file. It's literally free. Definitely I'm not going to charge you any money. So literally it's going to be free. So click below the description and take printout. Whenever you get free time, it's free for you and you can refer one after, repeat, and you can learn to speak. And when you're writing written formation, you can use the it. Dear viewers and learners, spend your valuable time with valuable channel or valuable studio, PMS Edu Dex Tax and Training. Thanks for watching, dear viewers. Thank you.